for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And tonight, we've got the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, BA. Karl Anthony Towns is in a new phase. He said, I've had the time to mess up and chase stats. That's over. I've proved myself in this league. But can I win? That is the next step. I have to do whatever it takes. There's only one way to change the narrative. That's to go beat the narrative. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks for that. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at the Lakers, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. And, of course, the Timberwolves. Now 5.5 games back.
When I look at the Lakers, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season.
Here
but
we
now,
go.
they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
You know, that's the mindset you have to have. They know if they can get to the playoffs, they have the talent to do some real damage.
And the Lakers starting five. Oh! Throw it down!
So courageous. Taking it right to the defender.
Oh, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow.
Oh, Anthony Davis.
Finished off by Davis.
The D could expect this to happen when they give Davis this type of positioning. It's really that simple. Well, as great as he is, Anthony Davis is his own toughest critic. It's not enough to be a star. He wants to leave no stone unturned to be great.
Now here's Russell, hovering around 19.5 points a game.
Oh,
His scoring has been huge for them. And Davis, a complete player, and yet he's still improving, Chris.
Passer, a scorer, defensively, there's always
And D'Angelo Russell, looking at his career, he's slowly becoming a more efficient player, learning his strengths and his limitations.
And for Russell, he's still a volume scorer. But now I think he's better at picking his spots.
And you can live with his percentages. I mean, he's improved his shot from the outside. It seems like he's always looking to refine his game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Third team foul.
All right, gotta clean that up.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Edwards finds Russell. Spins.
Oh, you got to give it up for
AD
James.
with
He's a
a big
rugged,
rebound.
tough-nosed defender, thanks mainly to his size, his speed, strength, and IQ.
For three, Westbrook hits the trifecta.
Hey,
Westbrook with the
good to
three.
get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing a rhythm. I mean, you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
Now here's Towns, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Well-timed shot fake. Got the defender off the ground right there.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Here's Bradley. That's good.
Bradley
And
with
so
the three.
Westbrook with the assist.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
19-footer. And he hits the jumper.
There's that sweet stroke from Russell. It forces the team to worry about the mid-range area. They just can't defend the three-point line.
The drive by Westbrook. James outside. Back to Westbrook. Lets the three fly. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load. Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
THT with the
Defensively,
dunk.
you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
The three, James.
Well, LeBron really should be out.
Los Angeles keeps possession. And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips?
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
Your Timberwolves dancer.
Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels comes in for Vanderbilt. Beasley's checked in for Prince. And it's Beverly in for Russell. There's Howard with the three. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Beverly. Back to Edwards. Here's Reed. Money on the 19-footer.
He must have a real good feel for the fadeaway. He uses it even when no one's on him.
Monk passes to Anthony. And that's good.
Melo.
His first bucket of the game.
How many times have we seen this move? Carmelo gets the angle, puts the defender in a no-win situation.
Here's Reed. McDaniels from long range. Drills it from deep.
Big three by
Los
Minnesota.
Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. And Anthony Edwards, he had his ups and downs as a rookie. The talent is abundant, though.
Yeah, I mean, he just needs to learn his
Melo
spots. on the
nearly got
floor.
the shot to fall
Find
there,
where he's
but
most effective attacking. And once he gets all that sorted,
Oh, my
he'll be
goodness.
a more consistent
bad
player.
defense by
That's
the
what I want to
Lakers.
see out of Beverly. Decisive basketball. Nice, aggressive drive to the cup.
The Lakers have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Out to the right wing. Jordan high post. Working on Reed. Outside Monk. Back to Howard. Over McDaniels. After missing
Howard.
his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And that's Howard's comfort zone. In close, near the bucket.
Here's Beasley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Both teams shooting the ball very good here in the first quarter.
Here he goes. Some solid defense from Jordan. The Lakers in the lead. Takes a three. And Howard good for 3.
Dwight Howard from
Howard's got 5
downtown.
points.
Well, look, if you're out there with Rondo, you find some open space, and he's going to find you.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. McDaniels from long range.
No,
Monk
that
grabs the
could
miss.
have been huge for
Playing the
them.
revenge card right there. Trying to get those 3 points right back. Didn't work.
Back to Howard for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Lets it go from deep. He got it
Great
up in
challenge.
time, but it would not fall
That would
for
have
him.
been big if that would have went in for
Well, we've seen
Minnesota.
some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense.
What a great
Lakers
start for
ahead.
both teams.
They lead by
The
5.
Lakers lead.
Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second
20
quarter
to
after
15
this.
after 1.
Well, we're seeing veteran players extending their careers like never before. Rajon Rondo credits his disciplined training regimen.
I feel young. I feel athletic at times. I still feel fast. Feel good. My body feels great. Lifting, yoga, whatever it takes to take care of my body.
All that core and flexibility work makes a difference, Grant.
It really does. And Rondo's natural athleticism helps, too. Even losing a little bit of a step, he can still hold his own.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Los Angeles.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Anthony is
AD
out there
can't
with
get the
Taylor
ball.
Horton-Tucker. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Russell. 23 points his last outing. And then Russell with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And rightfully so.
Westbrook
Also,
drives,
lackluster
foul.
was the defense right there with the score this tight.
That's his
You
first
really get it all with Russell Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another.
LeBron, he's
game.
checked in for the Lakers. And while Westbrook has led the league in triple-doubles many seasons, I think that stat is also a testament to his hustle.
Yeah, when it comes to pure energy, Westbrook is maybe unmatched. He's the ultimate hard worker. Every minute he's on the floor, he's doing his best to make an impact on the game.
Now here's Russell. 6 points for him.
Oh, Reeves with the bad foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Vanderbilt. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot.
James.
So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on LeBron James. Well, C-Web, congratulations are in order for being elected into the 2021 Basketball Hall of Fame class. Man, it's been a long time coming. Congrats.
Oh, man, thank you. I'm so incredibly thankful to everyone who supported me over the years. Shout out to Sacramento Kings. You know, I'm just honored to be recognized among the greatest to ever do it.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Here in Minnesota.
Los Angeles has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. James passes to Westbrook. Driving inside. Oh, and Towns with the block.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Anthony Davis' first 7 seasons he spent in New Orleans. I mean, he never made it past the second round. But playing with LeBron, makes all the difference, doesn't it?
And the Lakers making a change here. Bradley's checked in.
All right, fans, get on your feet. We got more questions for you.
Taking a look at defensive metrics, these are the guys who continue to block shots at a high rate. Second is Anthony Davis.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
Give it up for your Timberwolves.
Russell from outside. LeBron with the rebound.
Another
Plenty of
rebound.
criticism came Davis's way when he asked for a trade. Now he's a champion, though, C-Web. Hard to fault him for that one.
But at this point in their careers, LeBron and AD both needed each other to compete for a title. Give them credit for seeing it and making it happen.
Here's Towns. The Lakers getting their last shot to go.
Really hasn't been effective here so far in this one.
Here's Prince. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside Russell. 4 on the clock. Vanderbilt with a screen. Lets it fly. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Out to James. They swipe it. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Russell from outside. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
Shoot that shot all day long.
Long range.
Marcus Russell
doesn't lose any field from that distance.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Vanderbilt. Edwards comes in for Prince. And Beasley has subbed in for Beverly. It's Monk on the wing. Pass to Davis. To the paint. That shot off the mark. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
Well, you know, the ball movement was lacking. And you know, things got stagnant. That's why that offense looked so off.
And the Lakers with possession here after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Here's Jordan. Off target with a jump hook.
You got D'Angelo Russell on you, dude. You should be able to close that one out.
Here's Reed. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
The Lakers
Reed's
struggling
got
on
his second
defense
bucket on the
against
night.
this young team.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Monk finds Jordan. Now here's Davis. To stop the run. And he lays it up and in. Davis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is where you want to get AD
Timberwolves
shots.
shooting an incredible 58% from the field.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. The Minnesota Timberwolves and their sister franchise, the Lynx, under new management, or at least that's the plan starting in 2023. A key part of this sales agreement was stipulation that the teams remain in Minnesota, something that's got to make the fans in the Twin Cities very happy.
Oh, that's great news, Allie. Thanks for that. And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Here's Davis. Rebound, Minnesota. There's 48 seconds left in the second period. Here's Edwards. And it's Jordan with the rebound. The Lakers have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. And stolen by Beasley.
Lakers just
To the
struggled
left
here in the
side
third
wing.
quarter. Russell with the
from
three.
outside. Another miss by Minnesota.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Fast break. Here we go. Here's Beasley. And the layup is good off the glass. Beasley's got his first points of the game.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Outside for Davis. He got it up. And that's not going to go.
What a struggling
So
way
it's
to close the half. After a
Russell
struggling
making
second
things
quarter
happen
for the Lakers.
Minnesota Timberwolves. He gave
Timberwolves
his
out
all
in
to help
front.
his team in that quarter. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Did you miss us? Stupid question. Of course you did, and we missed you. And tonight we kick off with our mid-season focus on power rankings.
I think for the Timberwolves, they've been rock solid all year, playing to their potential, not allowing other teams to pick them off. But you know what? Now it's time to pour the gas on and make some moves.
Moving on now to the first half. So far, things looking good for the Timberwolves.
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime.
Okay, here we go.
D'Angelo Russell has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's showing off how
Lakers.
skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
THT open
Russell
three.
and Edwards.
Wow,
Jared
that was as open
Vanderbilt
as
out
you
there with
got.
Torian Prince, and it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And
Westbrook
the shot is
with the
good by
three.
Westbrook.
There's the hair trigger of Westbrook. He's not going to let the chance for a quick jump shot pass him by.
Russell against Westbrook. Here's Vanderbilt, averaging around 6 a game. Back to Prince. 6 on the shot clock. Tries the spin move. The shot by Russell, no good. The Lakers trail. Out to James. And there's the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
James is like a freight train moving to the rim. He's so effective at getting the D to hit him when he's on the attack.
That one misses. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Howard's checked in. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Beverly against Westbrook. Edwards a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. To the middle. Beverly with it. Just 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. Ooh, Howard with a block.
No trespassing. Howard controlling the defense.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Towns against James.
Braun drives.
And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Sunday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
And the chance to take the lead gets away because of the miss.
Pass to Prince. Now Edwards. Beverly with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Prince can't hit. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now here's Howard, covered by Towns. To the wing on the left. Westbrook with it. Prince is there. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Got him. Westbrook slows through the contact. But also speed.
And so Westbrook nails both of them.
Lakers are taking the lead by free throws here in the third quarter.
For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And the Timberwolves call time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And here we can check out the story for Karl Anthony Towns.
Over the past 10 games, his effective field goal percentage has really taken a tumble. In layman's terms, his offense just isn't as well-rounded as it could be right now.
Pass to Beverly. Back to Towns. Can they get it? Here's Prince. Here's Vanderbilt. Just 4 to shoot. Beverly for 3. James with the rebound. Well, we're into the third quarter.
That was
just
my
over
fault
2.5 minutes played. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his third foul so far. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Vanderbilt. McDaniels comes in for Prince. And Beasley has subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Monk, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Reed. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Anthony, the pass to Westbrook. Here's Reeves. He's guarded by Beasley. Monk for 3. The Lakers
in and out.
Minnesota's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Beverly. That shot missing. And Los Angeles the other way now. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Inside. Here's Reeves. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Both teams struggling from the field.
Before start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. They've got a can't-miss play. Now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard. Russell's checked in for the Timberwolves. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Beasley outside.
Everybody from Minnesota is missing
Russell
a shot
finds
here.
Beasley. Beverly outside. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. And out of
Lakers ball
bounds.
anyway.
Los Angeles will have it.
Shot clock violation.
All right, let's take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play. The Lakers, number 1.
Yeah, and that stat, that's not a fluke. I mean, it's just a matter of getting hot from long range. They're working hard to find good open looks on the perimeter.
Westbrook with the miss.
Trying to drive it.
Trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
McDaniels can't hit.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
Back to Westbrook. Out left to the wing. Anthony
Melo,
misses.
come on, Melo.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Beverly against Monk. Now here's Beasley. He's guarded closely. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses.
This has been a struggling third quarter for both squads.
Outside Monk. The 3 is up. On
Monk with the
target from
3.
range. Monk's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Shot to end the cold streak. Rebound, the Lakers.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out.
Westbrook can't get the fall. Lakers lead 37-32.
The Lakers on top. They lead by 5. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
I don't think Minnesota scored that quarter. I don't think they did.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out. You see guys trying to
stop the game.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so in the game for Los Angeles, LeBron James out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Avery Bradley.
Dwight Howard,
then there's Taylor Horton
Anthony Davis
Tucker,
blocked
and it's
Karl Anthony
Westbrook
Towns
in at the point
the
guard
rim.
position. Towns against James. Pass to Vanderbilt. Over to the left wing. Towns against James. Towns can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's Bradley, guarded by Edwards. Here's James. Over Towns. James can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good.
Oh, yeah, they didn't score 1 point in the
From
third
11 feet
quarter.
away. Rebound, the Lakers. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Minnesota just scoreless, and they have not done nothing in over a quarter.
On the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
And Allie, thank you for that. And it's blocked by Davis.
Oh, the long reach of Davis. Outstanding at using his wingspan to erase shots.
Here's Westbrook. Drops in the layup for 2. And it's a 9-point Laker lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure.
First time they have scored in nearly 7 minutes. Or hell, even 8 minutes.
The Lakers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. The drive by Westbrook. Pass to Davis. Towns with a rebound for Minnesota. They've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
Anthony Davis.
Blocked by Davis. Here's James. Sinks that one from the post.
Forceful move by LeBron inside. Not letting anything
Wow, LeBron with only 4 points tonight.
Here's Russell. Not going to go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Westbrook. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scores. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
James against Edwards. And again, it's the Lakers.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition.
13-point lead for the Lakers.
Russell, pass to Edwards. Towns on a screen. 3-pointer. Davis with a rebound.
Minnesota has just gone cold in this ball game.
Here already in the game. Pass to James. And it's James
LeBron.
with the jam.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Lakers.
A slow
And it
third
was
quarter.
dueling 3-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Anthony Davis.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing.
Final
He paid
minute,
off the most on the glass.
and the Minnesota Timberwolves have only scored 2 points.
Russell from outside. Rebound,
Here
the
in the
Lakers.
second half.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Davis. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by James. And so it's Minnesota with it. Down by 15. And here's Edwards outside. Offensive board. Vanderbilt. Oh, that one's off. Still out of
Minnesota
sync.
struggled from the second half, only scoring 2
Russell
points.
against Westbrook.
And that was a Karl-Anthony Towns dunk. Lakers will end up winning by 15.
From 20 feet. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Exceptional
LeBron
effort on the
James comes
road.
alive
They
in the
were
fourth.
ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it
49-34
takes a strong
final.
mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for joining us. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
Man, what a game by Anthony Davis. Russell scored all 13 points in the first half. We shut him out there. Hold on, let's go see what we did. Russell 16, Davis 10, LeBron 8. It was a very underwhelming game by a lot of our guys, but I mean, a win's a win. But let's check this out. This is what I want to see. So they shot 27% in the entire game. 2 of 13 from 3. Shot 40%. But there you go, guys. Check that out. 7 blocks. 1 of 26 from the field. Only 2 points. Yeah. You're not going to win no games only making 2 points in the entire half. They shot 4% in the second half after leading after the first half. That's amazing. They actually played better than us in the entire first half. Like, literally, they outplayed us. And I mean, they were hitting all their free throws. Three-pointers were getting good. Field goal percentage was high. They shot 55% from the field. We shot 45 second half. We still shot 42%. Total shooting, we ended up with 44%. They ended up with 27% because of their poor second half. But man, what a dominating game that was. We get the win. And keep on rolling with the Lakers.